officials for today's game. The referees Mr. Fernando Rocha from Portugal, the umpires Mr. Olex Latiseps from Latvia, and Anthony Sinter-Nicolas from the Netherlands. The commissioner of the game is Mr. Kamen Koshev from Bulgaria.
Well, you saw the referees for today's game. Fernando Roca, Olex Latiseps, and Anthony Sinter-Nicolas of the Netherlands. Now the roster for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Who's going to step up? We've seen Alex Renfro play pretty consistently for this team. We've seen Andrea Stepanovic have some big minutes. Starting five will be Gordic, Babcic, Persic, Milosevic, and Stepanovic. He came off the bench last night, perhaps because of his exertions during the loss to Poland the day before, but he's back in there. And also, Duško Ivanovic, without question, will go deep to his bench today, I would imagine. He gave a lot of minutes to a lot of players yesterday against France. Israel, Leo Eliyahu, number 8, was sensational yesterday. Gal Meckel played well. Omri Caspi, probably their best player, their captain. Limonad, number 10, their terrific defensive player. And Limonad has been in that starting lineup, and he remains in it with Meckel, Eliyahu, Caspi, and Dior Fischer. Dior Fischer had some big minutes as well yesterday in their second win. So, as we get ready for the tip, the custom is that a child or a youngster brings out a ball to the referee. Gal Meckel, we think, is an important player coming into today. He needs to sustain that effort that we saw yesterday, and Almedin Kekanovic also has had some opportunities. Probably isn't shooting as well. That average would be up higher, Johnny.
Yes, he's a very smart player. We've seen him, score inside. We've seen him outside facing the basket. Good passer, very intelligent player.
Well, the expectations perhaps on the outside were low for Israel coming in, but this national team has come out and surprised some people. They won just once in their preparations against Estonia, but already they've come out and claimed a couple of scouts here, beating Russia in a close game despite trailing by 12 at halftime, and really laying the wood yesterday to Finland, winning convincingly in that game. The question is, can Duško Ivanovic come up with a game plan and also get the execution from the players to knock this Israeli team out of their stride? Erez Edelstein, the coach of Israel, and there's this magic important black book. Or maybe it's green. You are looking live here inside the Arena de Montpellier. We're in France, and it's day 3 of the Eurobasket. Group A, 2-0 Israel, wearing the white, going up against 0-2 Bosnia and Herzegovina.
We get an early turnover. We see that pressure defense making things difficult right from the start. That's exactly what Bosnia-Herzegovina is going to have to do tonight.
So Bosnia and Herzegovina now bring it up the floor. Gordic. Gordic gets in the lane, puts up a tough one, and the follow from Stepanovic.
Right play, great move by Gordic to get to the basket. Stepanovic hustled to get to the rim and follow that in.
Well, Israel cannot rest on their laurels the first 2 days. They will want to come out and go to 3-0 today, but they're going to have a battle. And already 2 quick turnovers, and Gal Meckel gets it right back. Now Omri Caspi, relatively quiet yesterday offensively. Puts it up and in.
There it is, Caspi showing he has a left hand too. He can go to his left. He finished with his left. Nice drive.
Perisic now dribbles up top. Stepanovic over to Milosevic. Now Meckel underneath. And they hit the cutter, Dior Fisher.
Great cut. We see Israel getting the ball, getting out in transition. They want to make things happen early in their offense. Here we see it with a beautiful cut by Dior Fisher. Nice pass by Eliyahu.
Stepanovic goes to work and falls down. Now Caspi, and he knew the foul was coming, and it did come. Bosnia-Herzegovina not wanting to allow that fast break.
Well, we saw before that foul, Eliyahu was already out leading the fast break. There were two other players. Israel players are anxious to get to the basket on offense. They're running the court very well.
Now, we spoke about Dusko Ivanovic coming up with a plan to stop Israel, but let's don't forget how tactically on cue this Israeli team was yesterday against Finland. Fischer. Perisic with the board and back over to the point guard. Gordic gives it to Perisic. And Stepanovic with the rebound. Puts it up and in! And one for Stepanovic.
He just out-muscled Fisher on this play. First, he grabs the offensive rebound and just watch him go through Fisher to put the ball up and over.
Dior Fisher.
We see it. Great strength by Stepanovic. Uses offhand there, his left hand to get some space.
Well, he doesn't convert the three-point play opportunity. So it's still 4-all. Fisher now down to Eliyahu. And Eliyahu bumped as he gets into the lane. I believe Eliyahu played for Ivanovic one year at
Laboral.
Laboral Cocha in Spain. Great quickness for Eliyahu as power forward. Caspi hands it off to Eliyahu, and that short little push shot, well, that's his jump shot, isn't it?
He's got the patented push shot. Such a great touch.
Now Gordic. And to the corner is Milosevic. He misses, and Stepanovic there goes right back up, gets it again.
It's just an animal underneath. Stepanovic, we saw him get deep post position to begin that play. He received the ball, kicked it out to the corner, which was a nice pass. His teammate missed the shot, but he went after the rebound and actually got 2 offensive rebounds in that possession. He's able to pick up the foul. He's going to get 2 free throws. He's in between 3 Israeli players. He just wanted that ball.
I've got to tell you, Johnny, he's one of my favorite players at this Eurobasket. He is a warrior.
Has anybody played harder than he has? He's just an animal underneath there. He's given a great effort.
So he's got all 4 points here for Bosnia and Herzegovina so far, and he now has 5. He simply doesn't back down from anybody. Now Gal Meckel goes around Gordic, picks up the dribble, and tries to deliver a fancy behind-the-back pass, but it's intercepted. Now Gordic just lays it up over and in, and Bosnia and Herzegovina have gone back in front. Caspi puts up a 3. Good!
That's a tough matchup for Bovcic there. Caspi handling the ball well, a few crossovers, created enough space, went up and knocked down the three-pointer. Had Bovic on his heels.
Milosevic looks for some space, gets it to Stepanovic. Back outside to his teammate, Milosevic off the back of the rim. And that's a good rebound because you know if Israel get it, they're running.
Yep. Long rebounds. Persic came up with that.
4 on the shot clock. Perisic for 3. Off the rim. And Caspi now brings it out. And able to get rid of it with no foul. And Mekel and Stepanovic reached over to commit the foul. And the referee says, no, I didn't see a foul. So Stepanovic tried to stop the break. Now Gordic again off, and Israel are off and running quickly. They like to get in transition. Eliyahu.
Great teamwork by Mekel and Eliyahu. That's interesting to see Mekel kick the ball up on the fast break to Eliyahu. Eliyahu gave it back. They ran a little pick and roll. He got it. Eliyahu ended up finishing.
13-7. Timeout.
Ali onda budi samo uz ovoga Kaspija, stavi ga u lijevo, time šute nek ide u lijevo, a vi se skupite drugi.
Well, Bosnia-Herzegovina have started confident enough, but you know we've seen how quickly Israel can put points on the board. There you see the field goal percentage, 6 of 7 for Israel. Bosnia-Herzegovina, 3 of 11. But really the fascinating thing that we're talking about is Eliyahu and his shot release.
We're going to see it right here.
Watch this. It's so unorthodox, isn't it?
He's shooting from chest level. We see him sometimes he'll bring it down even from waist level. And the defense, he gets off so quick, the defense really doesn't have time to react.
This thing has been effective in this Eurobasket. And Edelstein is loving it, the coach.
Well, he does that. We've seen it in EuroLeague time and time again. He's got that shot. When you see it, how's that going to go in? But it goes in time after time. A lot of times it will hit the rim, roll around, and fall in. It's just got a soft touch.
Do you think he's a little underrated for his skills?
Well, he's a finesse player at the power forward position. He's got great footwork, but you want to see him a little bit stronger on defense perhaps.
Okay.
But he's a very solid player, no doubt about it.
Interesting observation on Lior Eliyahu. Now Stepanovic. Milosevic gets inside, blocked from behind by Dior Fisher. Now Lemonade brings it up the floor. Gal Mekel.
We've seen Gal Mekel in the low post. He's the point guard. He likes to play on the block.
Pass outside to Lemonade. Dribbles, frees himself. It's good. And the more that Israel play, the more confident they become.
Yeah, they've got some great chemistry between their players. We see them sharing the ball. They're getting good shots.
And now another turnover.
Israel's off to the races.
Here it goes. They get it to Dior Fisher, and he puts it up and in. And Israel have now, their lead has grown to 10.
That exemplifies their play. Israel is at their best in the open court, in transition. It starts with their defense.
Alex Renfro is going to check into the game, the next dead ball. And finally, Bosnia-Herzegovina stopped the rot. Gordic with the jump shot. Israel are not easy to play against, though, when you get behind. Lemonade. And the ball batted out to Mekel by Fisher. Now Fisher gets it back and hits it on the baseline.
Fisher's another big man. We know he can hit that perimeter shot. He's got very good shooting skills from mid-range.
Kikanovic puts it up. Fisher with the rebound.
Israel continues to push that pace.
Mekel, that's good! Gal Mekel.
Gal Mekel was looking to set up his teammates, but he came off that screen, went back again, he's wide open. He said, why not? He goes up and he knocks it down. Defender's gonna have to get up and pressure him.
Good strong move down low by Kikanovic.
Kikanovic had Lior Eliyahu on his back. We see it right there. Draws the contact, goes up for a nice jump hook.
Caspi, count it!
Boy, Jeff, if Caspi's going to hit knockdown three-pointer, he's very difficult to guard because you know he's got a quick first step. He wants to get to the basket off those drives.
24 points already scored by Israel, and we've still got just under 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter.
They're going back into Kikanovic against Eliyahu. They like that matchup. So far, we see Israel is nobody's going to help. They're not doubling. They're leaving Eliyahu there alone.
Yanez Green comes in for Dior Fisher, and another look at Kikanovic scoring. But look at this, Caspi, his second three-pointer.
Oh, he's got a low release on his shot. Defender should have time to get out there and contest it.
Good strong move again by Kikanovic, getting it inside.
Nice pass from Alex Renfro, just checked into the game.
And that's probably where Israel is vulnerable when Fisher is out of the game. But they go to the other end and just make it look so easy with Caspi.
That's a great pass by Gal Meckel on top.
Oh, beautiful pass from Alex Renfro, but Stepanovic couldn't catch it.
Israel's firing on all cylinders here. We see this pass. They're having fun playing basketball.
Well, that's it. You see the joy in their game, don't you? And that was remarked upon yesterday by Henrik Detman in the press conference. He said, you know, they are playing like we like to play, or we want to play. Scoring quickly, another follow, no good, but Caspi puts up the follow, misses, and Bosnia-Herzegovina dodged the bullet. And reaching around, Eliyahu gets the steal, pushes it past Renfro. Here they are on the break again. Lebanon and Israel are on a roll. 28-13.
How about that handle by Eliyahu? We saw a nice, slick crossover move. Great pass. Lebanon was able to finish.
Again, Yanez Green now gets up, gets his feet in the way of the pass. But you're talking about 28 points. Now, they're playing well offensively, but are they playing that well, or have we got some problems on the defensive end for Bosnia?
Well, they're pushing the tempo, and they're getting a lot of things in the fast breaks, quick hitters. And they're playing with a lot of confidence. We've seen them miss some shots, and they're still getting offensive rebounds.
I've decided that their buildup was all a big hoax. They wanted to fool everybody into thinking they weren't any good, including their own fans. They're pretty good. Edelstein.
They're playing great basketball. No one can argue with that.
So Edelstein was questioning why there were 14 fouls on the scoreboard when they only had 3 fouls, and they've changed it back to 3.
That's a big difference. They have a foul to give in this situation, which could be very important.
Stepanovic backs up Kadir and picks up the foul on Kadir. Bosnia-Herzegovina will not panic, but at the same time, we saw this yesterday, Israel, they can sustain this for the rest of at least the first half. We saw Finland make a run in the third quarter. Renfro, count it! Alex Renfro drills the 3.
Renfro's been shooting very well from three-point range. The problem for his team, maybe he's not getting enough shots from there.
Now Schutalo commits the foul on Gal Meckel. So that is number 4. Look at Renfro with the release. He's a player that can bring him back.
He came into this game 50% from three-point range. Knocked down his first shot.
Very intelligent player, Renfro. Drops back.
He also had that spectacular dunk, remember?
Don't forget it, yes, on Rudy Gobert. And another foul called. So, in fact, that was the 4th team foul on Bosnia-Herzegovina. So each team now with 4 fouls. Limonad. Who will he go to? Meckel. They get it back to Dawson, and Dawson was fouled by Schutelo. And that is about as bad of an execution as you can get defensively.
They only had 4.5 seconds. They weren't able to contain the penetration. Meckel drove in, actually threw the pass behind him and found Dawson.
Well, Dawson misses the first. And he makes the second. So 1.5 seconds to go. Schutelo, he's got to hurl it. And it was on line but short, so nothing really going according to plan for Bosnia-Herzegovina here. They're down by 13 points at the end of the first quarter.
Now it's time to discover Frankie Jackson. Mesdames et messieurs, c'est l'heure pour vous de découvrir Frankie Jackson.
We see the main stat there, 29 points, 29 first quarter points by Israel. Way too many. If you're Dusan Ivanovic, you do not like to see your team give up that, especially in the first quarter. You want to use those fouls more efficiently, stop some of their easy opportunities to score.
One of the problems that Bosnia and Herzegovina are having that Finland had is on the missed shots. You know, Israel are able to get it and quickly start moving the ball up the floor.
Yeah, they're pushing the tempo. We've also seen it after made baskets. They want to get out and run. They're at their best in the open court. Gal Meckel has such great court vision, but he's not the only one. We see him, Iliahu, Caspi. We've seen several people bring the ball up, and they're getting good scoring opportunities. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
Yeah, it's hard to believe this Israel team was down 12 at halftime against Russia. They came back to win that game. I think they got Finland at the right time, to be honest. Yesterday, Finland coming off a tough loss to France, having lost that game in overtime to France. So that tells you how good Finland are, but they were exhausted.
That's true. They were exhausted mentally also, not only physically. I don't know if Finland could have played any better than they did against France. They were right there the whole way.
But I don't think you should take anything away from Israel yesterday. And Lior Eliyahu was making that point in the press conference. He said, we had a tough game as well, so on the opening day against Russia. Well, second quarter action now underway here in Montpellier. It's Israel leading it 29-16 over Bosnia and Herzegovina. Kikanovic, and he's having some success down low.
Yeah, they're attacking from that left block, and that's what you want to do. You can prevent fast breaks if you can get the ball inside and take good shots from underneath the basket.
Five on the shot clock now. Caspi spins, gets in, over to Fisher, and they just executed that to perfection.
Great pass. Fisher right there, waiting for the pass. Caspi doing a great job creating scoring opportunities for himself and others.
And Dior Fisher bats it.
Beautiful spin move and the pass and the soft touch by Fisher. It almost looked like an Iliaku shot.
Schutelo for three. He knocks it down. Schutelo drills one.
That was a difficult shot, Jeff. He came off the screen. It was tightly contested. Got it to go down. We've seen him hit some three-point shots in this tournament so far.
Ohayan is in the game for Israel. Hands it off to Caspi. And big rebound from Renfro, the point guard, getting inside, doing a little bit of everything.
Like to see his speed.
Bounce pass inside. And the ball intercepted. Meckel gets rid of it before the foul. Meckel gets it back and misses. Now it's Schutelo in transition. Pulls up for three. Count it!
Good decision by Schutelo. Why not?
If I were him, I would shoot a lot. Here's Schutelo again. Quite clearly the three-point shooter in this team. And then he'll kiss the ring. Nope, we didn't see it.
He's the veteran player on this team, 32-year-old.
That's really young.
Wouldn't you like to be 32 years old?
I would indeed. Kadir getting some treatment over here. And Ivanovic speaking in Spanish to the Portuguese referee, contesting a decision. What was he arguing about? The stoppage of play?
Ivanovic is going to be on the referees. He's going to let the referees feel his presence on the sidelines, regardless of what he's going to talk, regardless of the topic of the conversation. There you see some defensive pressure.
Renfro bumped by Ohayan.
Bosnia-Herzegovina is getting back in this thanks to some defensive pressure.
And Erez Edelstein has seen enough. He's going to call timeout with 7:42 remaining in the second quarter. And just like that, it's game on again.
First of all, on a swing play, on every swing play, come on, before a second, the backdoor that we turned over the ball in the beginning was good. But come on, Leo, we cannot get the ball near the half court. עשינו עכשיו תרגיל, Dio want to swing you the ball, that's one thing. Second thing, Elishai, when they post up Dio...
Vidi Kaspi i Veljaku, svi ste unutra. I onda izađete da ne probiju. Igramo 5 gore, Kikane, primi je. Ovdje je Alba, ti si ovdje, ne mrdaš, razumio, ovdje si, nisi dolje. Marko, ti si ovdje, Alex, you play here. I quando počni, ako imamo opciju ovdje, ako ne ovdje.
How important is this timeout for both of these teams? Because Bosnia and Herzegovina are kind of, they've got the wind in their sails. Israel reeling a little bit.
Well, it's very important to execute coming out of timeouts. But in this situation, both teams have to do it. Israel has to make a stand, regain the momentum, and Bosnia cannot let up. They're down 7 points. They have to continue, fight their way back into this game.
Well, Renfro has really ignited this team. Jukanovic is playing better today. Albijanic has come in. Now he's going to spin, get it inside, but travels.
You know, Jeff, a lot of times big men will be called for that spin move. Let's see if we see the replay. Let's watch his pivot foot when he's going to turn. Yeah, you see him.
Yeah, he shuffled.
Shuffled his pivot foot there. He covered a lot of ground, though, on that spin move. But he did move that pivot foot.
Eliyahu down to Meckel. I don't think Meckel can post up Renfro. Ohayan. And now Brabats with the rebound. Albijanic, now he's posting up Kaspi. That's good.
Great deep position underneath the basket. He was inside that arc. That is too easy. Once he gets the ball there, you know he's going to finish.
Israel led by 15 points. Now it's been whittled down to 5. Gal Meckel. Eliyahu. And that time short. Kaspi fights for the rebound. The good hustle from Schutelo. Gets it to Renfro. And then Eliyahu read the pass. 3-on-2 fast break. Eliyahu gets it back, puts it up and in.
Thanks to their defense, they're able to get back on the board. That's only their 4th point they've scored in this second quarter.
Well, this is Eliyahu. Look at him. He reaches up. He read the pass.
And they're off to the races.
Beautiful play from Israel. They are tough to stop when they get in the open floor. Brat. And that was way off. Caspi. And Caspi with the runner in the end one. Omri Caspi shows his quality again.
If we see this replay, Jeff, he's actually fouled twice. Drew some contact as he's going up, and then on the release, he's also hit on the arm a little bit. There's the foul right there, but then he's fouled a little bit on that right arm.
He is just...
That's a tough matchup for Kikanovic. Caspi, small forward, quick first step. You know he wants to slash to the basket.
Did you see him blossoming into the player that he is now when he was playing in Europe before he went to the NBA several years ago?
You saw him when he played for Maccabi in the EuroLeague. He was a slasher, very aggressive player. He's got a lot of height on perimeter as a small forward. But more than anything else, his attitude. Just a tough player. You could see that, even at a young age.
But he's improved a lot since he's gone to the NBA.
Of course he has with the experience. He's added that three-point shot.
So reach in and a foul on Ohayan. Well, Bosnia-Herzegovina had got the deficit back to 5 points. Now it's back up to 10. Renfro, bounce pass. Kikanovic at the line.
Kikanovic has that shot in his repertoire. He just has not been able to knock it down consistently so far in this tournament.
Yivzuri in the game. He's got the ball now. And Caspi's pass intercepted by Milosevic. Now up ahead. Shutalo was trying to get the easy one. Now Milosevic inside, puts it up. And the scrap for the rebound.
We've got Eliyahu with the mismatch against Renfro.
Caspi open. Now Renfro. Over on the left. Pulls up for three. It's good.
Hey, Jeff, we had a perfect angle. You could see his eyes looking at his teammates. He wanted to get the ball to somebody, but nobody picked him up, and he's more than capable of finishing the job himself. Knocked down the three-pointer.
Caspi catches it down low, brings it back out. Eliyahu gives it over to Caspi. Caspi lost control of it, goes out of bounds off Milosevic. Kikanovic.
Great hustle by Kikanovic.
Gordic is going to come back into the game, and he's going to replace Shutalo. It's all about defense right now.
Exactly. If you're guarding Caspi, you want to keep him in front. That's what Kikanovic does here. And then he's diving after the ball.
He almost forced the turnover. Theodore Fisher waving it off, and now the basket for Israel. Gets it back to a 9-point game.
Great execution on the out-of-bounds play. Simple backdoor cut. Nice bounce pass.
And oh, what a swat from Eliyahu.
And he kept the ball alive, giving his team a chance to run in the fast break.
Eliyahu shakes and bakes. They can't stop him. He can only stop himself, and he does. He shoots over the rim. An offensive foul called on Albijanic.
Watch Renfro. This is where he's surveying the floor. Nice block.
Look at this block. I mean, it's just...
Nice timing. Keeps it in play.
I know it's only day 3, but I'm not sure there's been a better player in the tournament than Eliyahu.
He's been
the
productive.
impact he's made. Caspi's pass intercepted. Milosevic. Alley-oop pass from Renfro to Kekanovic.
Renfro's been outstanding distributing the ball. We see it again right there.
Well, just an outstanding play all the way around, and it started with the defense for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Ohayan on the baseline. Get the feeling of a little bit of momentum shift here.
I can see the fatigue. The Israeli players looked a little fatigued at this point.
Great pass, get it over to Milosevic. And Fisher with the rebound. Caspi, open. Rips the cords.
Quick passes. Great pass by Eliyahu. Good job by Ohayan pushing the ball up court.
And a 6-point swing, because if Milosevic drills his, that's a 3. Just goes to show you how fine that line of success is. Now, pushing off inside, Fisher. Albijanic and Milosevic come out. Perisic, Stepanovic go back in for Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Israel bring out Fisher. And bring back Meckel.
Nice give and go.
Another block from Eliyahu, but I think a foul called on Gal Meckel.
You see Eliyahu gets that foul as he tried to block the shot, but there's some contact down lower with the body.
Oh, so he looks like he's turned his ankle a little bit.
We see he's got his ankle brace on.
It's part of the game. You hate to see it, but from Israel's standpoint, it couldn't come to happen to a worse player. They want to keep him on the court as much as possible. And Stepanovic's
free throw
struggles at the line continue. He's now 1 of 4 at the charity stripe. And 1 of 5, and Caspi gets the rebound. Oh, that was a hold on Kekanovic as Caspi went in. He thought they were going to give him the basket.
That's a difficult defensive assignment for Kekanovic. You want to deny Caspi the ball like he is, but Caspi's so quick.
That's almost an N1, though, isn't it? Depends when they blow the whistle, I guess.
Very close to continuation there.
Well, Bosnia-Herzegovina have taken some hits. They came back to within 5. But Israel have gone back in front by 10 and can now extend it further. Oh, good defense from Perisic to knock it out of bounds. 3 on the shot clock. Oh, jump shot from Caspi, no good. Renfro. And Yaniv Green called for a hold on Stepanovic, which maybe is not a bad thing for Israel, the way Stepanovic has struggled at the line.
Yes, you don't want him to receive the ball in the low post. Yaniv Green is strong enough, if he's as strong as anyone, to be able to battle with Stepanovic down low, but you don't want Stepanovic to get the ball. And if you have to do anything, it's probably better to foul him. He's been struggling from the free throw line, as you pointed out.
So that was Yaniv Green's first foul. Stepanovic now with 6 points. He's shooting only 33% at the charity stripe. But this time he does make both. And Eliyahu getting the treatment on his left foot. Gordic reaches in and commits the foul. So that's team foul number 4. Well, he's got his hands on him, and I think when you put your hands on him, the referee has all the calls that he needs, really.
That's almost an automatic foul.
Gaspy over to Ohayon. 4 on the shot clock. Yibzari. Oh, Yibzari just took it right down, just scored from the paint. Renfro. Now Gordic. And a foul on Israel.
We see Yaniv Green come into that picture late. But I've been watching him off the ball. He is really battling. I'd like to point out, he's 35 years old. This is his 8th Eurobasket competition, which is some feat.
And he has a chance to become Israel's most capped player at this tournament.
He's still producing, still making a contribution, doing some dirty work for the Israeli team.
So the free throws from Gordic get it back to an 8-point deficit for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Five on the shot clock. Caspi has to go to work, and he lays it up and in. Boy, he made a tough shot look easy.
Yes, beautiful rip-through move to get to the baseline, went to his left, and he, like you said, he made it look easy. Nice little finger roll.
Caspi has had a fine game. Final 15 seconds here of the first half. Caspi with 20 points, if you can believe it. Renfro gets into the corner to Kikanovic. And Yuzori's pass gets the backboard, but it stays out, and Israel take a 45-35 lead to halftime. Things continue to go well for the team coached by Erez Edelstein. Well, the shooting for Israel, 65% inside the arc. They don't really care, I guess, how well Bosnia shoot, as long as they shoot that well themselves.
Well, they're getting so many shots in the deep paint. They're converting those thanks to the good teamwork, good passing, and a lot of them are in the fast break.
But we're looking at an extraordinary performance from Caspi. I mean, he's on his way to a 40-point game at this rate. Milosevic has those 2 steals. So Bosnia and Herzegovina in trouble. They're 0-2 and trailing a 2-0 Israeli team, 45-35 here in Group A.
After tomorrow game. Donc vous pouvez acheter vos tickets dans le bureau de points. Donc Frankie. And the ticket office, you can buy your ticket for the Eurobasket 2015. Il y a encore plein de places pour tous les matchs. Vous pouvez acheter vos tickets parce que, et dépanner Frankie, parce que Frankie a plus de tickets pour tous les matchs. Donc ce serait bien de dépanner un tout petit peu. Vous appelez Frankie, on vous donnera son numéro de téléphone tout à l'heure. Et vous pourrez l'aider. Et puis Frankie, c'est la mascotte officielle de l'Eurobasket 2015. Oui, je sais, t'es triste. Yeah. Ouais, c'est comme ça. See you later, Frankie. Bye. Thank you so much. Yep. N'oubliez pas, mesdames, messieurs, il y a plein de tickets encore à vendre sur pas mal de matchs pour le premier tour de l'Eurobasket 2015 ici à l'Arena de Montpellier. Si vous aimez le show que vous voyez tout au long de la journée, eh bien, vous allez sur www.eurobasket2015.org. If you enjoyed the show, just make sure to come back for another round of Eurobasket action. Tickets are still available at the Arena Ticket Office and the official website, ticketing website, www.eurobasket2015.org for some of the next game. Enjoy it.
During this halftime, let's have a look at the Eurobasket 2015 standings. In Group A, we have three undefeated teams: France, Israel, and Polish. Britain just got its first victory in the championship, and both Bosnia-Herzegovina and Russia are still looking for a first win in this Eurobasket 2015. Regarding Group B now, Serbia is the only undefeated team after its yesterday's win in a 2-point game versus Germany. Then we have 4 teams: Spain, Italy, Germany, and Turkey. The team from Iceland will try to get its first victory tomorrow. In Group C, we have the same situation with the team from Greece as the only undefeated. Then Croatia, Slovenia, the Netherlands, and Macedonia follow with 1 win, and Georgia appears in 5th position in the ranking. Finally, in Group D, after today's first game between Belgium and Lithuania, Belgium won this game. As a 2-point game, 76-74 versus Lithuania, Belgium is the first of the group with 2 wins and 1 loss, as Lithuania is. And we have Czech Republic with only 2 wins, Latvia, Ukraine, and Estonia at the 6th position of this Group D. Let's have have a look now at the top scorers and the key statistic facts of this first half. Let's mention that Andrei Kaspi already scored 20 points during this first half, and Kitanovic on the overhead for Bosnia-Herzegovina scored 8. Regarding the rebounds now, Dolph Fischer took 5 rebounds during this first half, as Andrija Stipanovic did for Bosnia-Herzegovina. The key statistic for the first half, Bosnia and Herzegovina bench scored 22 points, whereas Israel bench only scored 3. The other statistics are on the screens right now.
We're on the big screen of the arena. La Kiss-Cam est en train de se balader un petit peu partout dans l'arena de Montpellier. Il y a la Kiss-Cam, il y a la Fan-Cam, il y a la Dance-Cam. Vous pouvez devenir une des stars de la journée. Dès que vous voyez la caméra de l'Eurobasket 2015 arriver vers vous, n'hésitez pas à vous faire remarquer pour devenir une des stars de cet après-midi à l'occasion de ce match numéro 2 du 3e jour Israël-Bosnie-Herzégovine. Tout à l'heure, on essaiera, et je sais que vous pourrez le faire, on essaiera de faire du bruit. We're going to try to make some noise for your favorite team in a few minutes. On va essayer de faire un petit peu de bruit pour votre équipe préférée. Ah, il y a déjà des supporters de l'équipe de France. Un petit bisou, monsieur, à madame. Voilà, parfait. La Kiss-Cam est dans la place, en train de se balader dans les tribunes de l'arena de Montpellier. Il y a aussi la Fan-Cam, la Dance-Cam, et puis n'oubliez pas que dès que vous voyez Frankie, la mascotte officielle de l'Eurobasket 2015, se promenait un petit peu comme ça dans les travées de l'arena de Montpellier. Vous pouvez appeler Frankie pour faire des photos et envoyer ces photos sur Twitter, tiens, si vous voulez. Vous pouvez partager votre expérience sur Twitter, l'expérience de l'Eurobasket 2015, en utilisant le hashtag Eurobasket 2015. Il y a des supporters de la Bosnie-Herzégovine, il y a des supporters israéliens, mais il y a aussi des supporters de l'équipe de France, tiens, qui sont là, avec un très joli maillot de la Fédération Française de Foot. 3 minutes et 15 secondes avant le début de la deuxième mi-temps. On va faire un truc dingue juste avant le début de la deuxième mi-temps. On va vous demander si vous êtes capable de faire du bruit à l'arena de Montpellier cet après-midi. Could you make some noise for your favorite team? Yeah, pas mal, pas mal. Bon, ça répond pas forcément. Where are the Israel fans? Israel fans? Yeah, okay. Bosnia fans? Okay. Israel fans? Bosnia fans? Israel fans? Une dernière fois, juste avant le début de la deuxième mi-temps de ce match. Last time, just before the game, we'll restart game between Israel and Bosnia-Herzegovina. J'aimerais entendre une dernière fois les supporters de l'équipe d'Israël. I want to hear now the Israel fans. Come on! Yeah, it's not too bad. I want to hear now Bosnia and Herzegovina fans. Début de deuxième mi-temps dans quelques instants. Eurobasket 2015 à Montpellier.
45-35. Israel here in the white uniforms leading Bosnia-Herzegovina. Eres Edelstein has got his team on quite a roll here, and if they could get a win today, you can pretty much pencil them in into that next round. They are looking good, but not out of the woods by a long stretch here against Bosnia-Herzegovina.
They're going to need 20 minutes. You can see they're tired. I mean, Caspi, we noticed he was just sitting on the bench. He didn't come out to warm up with the rest of his teammates. He's sitting on the bench trying to get an extra blow. And I don't blame them. They've been running up and down the floor faster and harder than any other team that we've seen here in Montpellier.
Well, we saw Bosnia-Herzegovina make a comeback. Do you think they can sustain it? Because they got to within 5, and then Israel kind of extended the lead again.
Yeah, they dug themselves a hole in that first quarter, down by 13. But they came back, got within 5. It's going to come down to the details on defense. Got to pressure the ball, but most importantly, prevent Israel from getting out in transition. That means they're going to have to take good shots on offense. Can't turn the ball over, and certainly get back as fast as they can on defensive transition.
Well, second half action underway here between Israel and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Israel leading at 45-35.
You see Milosevic denying Caspi far away from the rim. I like that detail right now. I like that pressure defense. Ivanovic does not agree with the call, but he's got to like the defensive intensity from Milosevic right there.
So Caspi with the 21st half points. Beautiful touch pass to Dior Fisher.
Boy, great execution. If you're going to deny the lead, that's what you do. You backdoor cut, perfect pass.
Now watch Eliyahu. He's wearing number 8 for Israel. He's got a gimpy foot. He got injured late in the first half, and we'll see how he can go. And beautiful play by Israel defensively. Limonad just reading the pass and intercepting it. Eliyahu turns, and the ball goes out of bounds.
We see Eliyahu was the first player down the floor. He didn't get it. He emptied out into the block. Renfro was on him, was able to push him baseline, and they're arguing that it went off his leg.
It did look like it went off his leg. Eliyahu was saying that he was fouled, but I didn't see the foul by Renfro. Now Eliyahu gets it back over to Caspi, the man of the hour. Caspi drives in and scores another one.
Just fearlessly taking the ball to the basket, not afraid of any contact, went straight to the rim and finished.
Boy, he is a graceful player, but does play with some power at times as well. Alex Renfro. Stepanovic tries to pull his way in and just loses it, out of bounds.
Good position by Dior Fisher, using his chest to stay in front of Stepanovic. We see it right here. He's giving up some pounds. Dior Fisher's a big guy, but he's giving up some pounds against Stepanovic. He's able to hold his ground on that play.
Eliyahu gets it to Dior Fisher. Fisher hands it off. Lemonade. Back to Fisher, back to Lemonade. Look at the passing. Beautiful basketball from Israel.
Yes, they're playing so well together. Great chemistry. You can see it on the floor.
Biggest lead of the game for Israel.
It took them a minute and a half to establish that biggest lead.
How good is this team? Everybody wants to know. Well, Shutalo puts up a three. Renfro with the long rebound. Shutalo, that's good. Oh, came at the right time for Bosnia-Herzegovina, that's for sure.
That's a big shot. Keeps them within striking distance.
Meckel over to Fisher. Caspi passes up the three, tries to get it to Eliyahu. And the hands again of Lemonade bats it out of bounds.
You've got so many role players on this Israeli team. Limad is one of them. Great defensive player, but we've also seen him do some damage on the offensive end. Just a constant threat on the floor. You've got Dior Fisher, another one, playing some great defense, and he's also capable of scoring. That's what it takes. This Israeli team is putting the pieces together. They've got quite a unit.
Gordic back in for Bosnia and Herzegovina. Djukanovic, the ball goes out of bounds and back over to Israel.
Credit Gal Meckel for coming from the weak side. Quick hands, was able to get his hand and deflect that pass. We'll see it right here. Djukanovic was not able to control.
Eliyahu, the push shot comes back again.
Push shot turning over his right shoulder, releasing it very low.
Surprisingly, only 8 points for Eliyahu. It seems like he's had a much bigger impact offensively. Now, the pass was just a little too slick that time by Caspi.
He's laughing about it. He realizes it's his fault. Got to get it back on defense.
Renfro, and good play there. Oh, great play by Lemonade and Caspi. They do everything with a little bit of razzle-dazzle. And a foul called.
It's a continuation. There'll be 2 free throws. Gal Meckel was very strong with the ball. They fouled him, but he continued. Stefanovic is arguing his case. He felt he fouled him earlier. There it is.
Look at that play, though. Ball goes out of bounds. Lemonade says.
That might have been the only way he could have saved that ball.
It really is a case of Israel doing showing some flair with everything in their game.
Again, we talk about it. They're having fun on the court, playing hard, having fun running the floor, making little plays like Lemonade right there. Hustle.
Meckel misses both. Israel now just 2 of 5 at the line. And Shutalo, Renfro crashes the boards.
Renfro, good hustle. You see it right here. Inside battle, he wasn't able to control the ball.
I think that was a good no call by the referee. I think Renfro wanted a foul on Fisher. Eliyahu gets it to Caspi, who puts it up and draws the foul. And sits in the contact, knowing the whistle was going to blow.
Exactly right, Jeff. He's very intelligent to shoot that in the motion that he caught it. Otherwise, it would have been a foul on the catch. Now it's a foul on the shot.
Now he's got to make the free throws. And Israel have missed 3 straight.
You don't want to be short. He's short on that first shot. Use his legs. Get it over that front rim.
4 in a row missed by Israel. Free throw woes now, 2 of 7. And Lemonade commits the foul down on the inline.
He did what he's supposed to do. You body check. If your man sets a screen on the big man, cross screen, he body checked, but he did a little bit too strong. We'll see it right here. Body check.
Shoot-a-low. And this time, Dior Fisher goes up. And Bosnia-Herzegovina asking for an unsportsmanlike.
I'd like to see this replay, Jeff. Look at the space. Stepanovic clears underneath the basket.
They give him the M1.
This was not an intentional foul. He went up in the air. He got faked off his feet.
Oleg Zlatosev shouted at Ivanovic, a big no that we heard.
Yeah.
And Ivanovic is just not going to agree with him. The three-point play gets it back to a 12-point game. Lemonade gets some contact there. Ball remains with Israel.
We could hear the bodies go.
There was a collision there, wasn't there?
That was great ahead by Stepanovic, held his ground. Israel has 9 seconds left in this offensive possession.
Caspi was looking at that assistant coach just to say, what are you talking about? Gal Mikkel.
Too strong off the glass. Good idea.
Oh, the door opening up ever so slightly here for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Inside! Oh, Kikanovic misses the layup.
A heartbreaker for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Eliyahu turns, puts up a quick one. This time under pressure, couldn't make it, and the ball goes off of Caspi. Of all the plays that you see, when you see a missed layup like that, you just ask yourself, how? Why?
It can happen, but it hurts because that could have cut the deficit to, what? 10 points. 10 points at that point. It can happen, but you don't like to see it if it's your teammate.
Kikanovic, quick pass to Renfro, and Stepanovic finishes the play, and now it's back to a 10-point deficit. The same deficit that Bosnia-Herzegovina faced at halftime.
Jeff, I hope you don't mind me harping on this point, but I can see some fatigue in the Israeli players right now. Those key players have been on the floor a long time, and they're playing at an exceptionally high pace.
Are you talking about Caspi and Eliyahu?
Eliyahu, you see his knee, hands on his knees right now. Caspi is giving all that he got, but you see sometimes they're coming up short on their shots. We saw it on the free throws.
Well, Eliyahu doesn't make it, but the quick hands of Caspi gets it back and puts it up and in.
That's a big bucket right there. They needed that. That was a hustle basket. Got to the loose ball quickly. Was able to convert 2 points.
And that's why he simply can't afford to take him off the court.
There's no doubt. Caspi is the leader of this team.
Trullo drives, misses, and the follow by Stepanovic. And look at the determination coming from Bosnia-Herzegovina, led by Stepanovic. Now Green hands it off to Ohayon. Eliyahu into Green and draws the foul on Stepanovic.
Could have been either one on that play. Renfro was wrapped around Yaniv Green. Stepanovic came to help. We'll see it right here. Nice over-the-top pass from Eliyahu.
Stepanovic is second personal foul. Yaniv Green for 2 shots.
Oh, bricked it. Edelstein didn't. He cringed when he heard the ball clang so hard off of the backboard in the rim. It rebounded off the backboard and clanged off the rim. I think that's how you say it. 35 years of age, Yaniv Green. Oh, missed a couple. Well, Bosnia-Herzegovina with a chance to get it to single digits. Gordic, good! And you know what? The same thing happened yesterday at this stage of the game against Finland, really.
They had that low in the third quarter.
And a pass, it looked good, and it went off of Ohayan and out of bounds. And now is the moment for Bosnia-Herzegovina. They've got it to 7. Israel starting to show some cracks. They're tired. The nerves, look at that, settling in. I think that must be the Caspi family.
Eliahu, I think he did a good job getting in front, but just got there a split second too late. There's going to be a foul and 2 free throws now for Gordic. This 5th team foul.
Well, substitutions made here. Eliahu comes out. Fisher in. Yusori in.
They're moving Caspi again to the 4 position.
10 on the shot clock. Renfro drives in, a little bit out of control. Ball goes out of bounds off of an Israeli player.
Boy, he just blew by Ohayon. We'll see it right here. Wasn't able to finish.
Beautiful bounce pass to Stepanovic, and the follow by Kekanovic. Now just 5 points, the lead for Israel. This is where you expect Caspi to make a play.
He's made so many already today.
Well, it's going to be Meckel from the corner, and he hits a 3.
Caspi doing everything right. Great pass. Did not settle for his own shot.
Renfro to the other end. Nobody there on the boards for Israel.
Now you see Renfro pushing the tempo. Israel is late getting back in defense after that made shot. I think that was wise to push the tempo.
Beautiful pass. Ohayan takes it, brings it back out. Boy, Caspi's passing is excellent. He drives in. Now, Renfro in the open floor. Shutalo. Oh, and he is fouled by Caspi shooting 3.
3 free throws coming for Shutalo. Again, Renfro pushing the ball up court. Spots his teammate, Shutalo, on the wing. Shutalo has a low release on his 3-point shot. He'll shoot it. Caspi goes to contest it, as we see.
This is Renfro pushing up the court quickly. Well, 1:53 remaining, and 3 free throws coming to Shutalo. What about fatigue? What about fatigue on this, not only on the Israeli side, as Edelstein really tries to get his message across, but what about fatigue for Bosnia-Herzegovina?
I see them as being rather fresh at this moment, playing a little bit more up-tempo. You see them pressuring, denying the leads. They're out pressuring the ball. They look like they're mentally and physically a little fresher than Israel at this point. You've got Omar Caspi, for example. He's been on the floor 27 minutes. Eliahu, Meckel, 23 minutes each.
Look at that, Stepanovic, 16 points, 10 rebounds.
Another double-double. We're just not even into the 4th quarter yet. Dior Fisher has also been on the floor 22 minutes so far.
So they can get it down to 3 points, the deficit. It hasn't been that close in a very long time, not since back in the first half.
It's a new game. They've clawed their way back into this.
Ivanovic, I think Ivanovic reminding everybody that there's 3 shots. Second one is good. I think the timeout also came at the right time for Schudelo. It's giving him a chance to catch his breath. He looks good on those. And makes all 3.
Calmly sinks, the veteran calmly sinks all 3 of them. And we see him out there denying the lead, far from the basket.
Israel spread the court. And Meckel's pass intercepted by Renfro. He's going to take it all the way! Alex Renfro cuts the deficit to just 1 point.
Jeff, you know he's too fast. We see it right now. He steals the ball and it's off to the races.
Can't stop that. That's what he says. Caspi over to Yivzari. Israel under a little bit of pressure here, really, for the first time in a long time. Yivzari to Caspi, has the ball knocked away. Here comes Alex Renfro. Gordic pulls up for 3. Good! Bosnia and Herzegovina have come all the way back to take the lead.
Right there, you see an example of a confident team. Gordic pulls up on the fast break and knocks down the 3-pointer in transition.
Israel have led by 16 points in this game, but they now trail. Meckel banks it in.
Tough shot, straightaway bank shot. Very strong move from Gal Meckel at a very important point in this game.
Well, Bosnia-Herzegovina has now drilled 7 3-pointers. Stepanovic gets it inside, misses Stepanovic there with the rebound, the swat, and the foul coming from behind.
He does not stop working. Stepanovic, he was denied, he was rejected the first time, went after the ball. He does not stop working. He wants the towel to dry out before he shoots these 2 free throws. Going over to the Israeli bench, nobody's going to give it to him. He's going to take one. You see Dior Fisher reject that shot right back to Stepanovic.
Yeah, you can see the foul on Caspi. Well, they called the foul on Ohayon, but Caspi definitely got him as well.
Stepanovic was in a crowd of Israeli players. Nobody could stop him.
You know, Israel just 2 of 9 at the free throw line.
They've struggled. We saw that miss several there, and you pointed it out.
Bosnia-Herzegovina, meanwhile, 9 of 14.
Not only are they missing the free throws, they've turned the ball over too many times in this 3rd quarter.
Well, the ball stays out for Stepanovic now. He's having a nightmare at the line, 4 of 10. Final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Meckel, and under pressure, puts up a desperation shot. Good defense from Gordic. And Bosnia-Herzegovina have stormed back and made this another exciting game in Montpellier. It's all knotted at 60 with 10 minutes remaining. Seven of 18 from 3-point range, Bosnia-Herzegovina. Look at that, they're out rebounding Israel now, 30-21, 14 offensive boards for Ivanovic's team.
so much. Bye-bye.
10 minutes remaining in this game. Score is tied at 60. Diminue la joueur de la France à l'égalité d'un score 60 partout.
60 all. Bosnia and Herzegovina have stormed back from a 16-point deficit to knot it against Israel. They actually took the lead, and then Israel got a jumper from Gal Meckel to tie it. And Israel right now resemble a car that's running low on fuel, and it might not make it to its final destination. Bosnia and Herzegovina start the the fourth quarter with possession and miss their first chance. So Israel right now need to get something from somebody, somehow. Foul called on Shudalo.
Caspi is getting a well-deserved break on the bench to start this fourth quarter. We know he'll be back in soon.
Gives three, and Stepanovic with the board. Now Bosnia and Herzegovina bring it back. Gordic at the line. He was short, and it goes off of Kikanovic.
Israel controls that rebound. They'll get the ball out of bounds, but they've really struggled keeping Bosnia and Herzegovina off the boards. 14 offensive rebounds through 3 quarters. That's far too many to give up.
Israel still spreading the court, everybody outside. Now Ohiyan launches a three, and that was timely.
That was a huge basket. Gives them a little break here. Now they got to defend.
Renfro gets into the lane, brings it back. And the reach in, almost a turnover, but Stepanovic gets it back. 5 on the shot clock. Gordic, bounce pass, beautiful play.
Nice drive, nice take, and the presence of mind to find his teammate. Nice little bounce pass.
Meckel explodes, puts the pass underneath, and trapped under there was Yivzari, nowhere to go, and now Bosnia-Herzegovina get it back. And it was the quick hands of Stepanovic that knocked it off of his, knocked it out of his hands. So the turnover on Yivzari. Renfro floats in, misses the shot, the hustle, and good smart play there by Pasalic. Number 4, checked into the game. Pasalic, great hands from Yivzari. So they're going to put 14 seconds back on the clock.
Got bailed out there. Look at extra time on the shot clock. Caspi back into the game. 7.5 minutes left.
And Caspi doesn't get a hand up, and Pasalic drills the three-pointer right on cue for Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Pasalic coming up with 2 big plays.
And now Eliyahu's pass intercepted. And Bosnia and Herzegovina in the ascendancy. Gordic for 3. But the ball batted out. And it really is a case right now that Israel looked tired.
They are flat. They're tired. It can be expected. It's the 3rd game in 3 days.
These guys playing a lot of minutes. Pasalic this time misses almost everything. That turns it over to Israel.
They've got to gather themselves. Still 7 minutes remaining, just under 7 minutes remaining to be played. Got to get that second, third, fourth win, whatever it takes. It would be crucial if they can get to 3-0, Israel. And of course, Bosnia-Herzegovina, they want that first win badly to stay in this competition.
Well, Limanov can still come back into the game for Israel. Meckel. Eliyahu, it's good.
Beautiful shot. There's that push shot. So smooth coming off his fingertips.
It's dig deep time if you're Israel, and it's keep the pressure on time if you're Bosnia and Herzegovina. That's how it's going. And the hold down low on Caspi.
Be his third foul.
So Renfro now up top, trying to keep the pressure on. The Šalić throws it right into the hands of Ohayon, and then Stepanovic commits the foul.
Every possession is so important at this point. You got to take care of the ball. Every turnover is costly, especially if you're playing against Israel that if they get out on the break, usually turnovers lead to fast break transition opportunities.
Meckel gets into a tough spot. They pass it back outside to Ohayon. Now Meckel. Again, a tough spot. Eliyahu gets in over to Fisher. Eliyahu. Ohayon. Good! What about that for an offensive possession?
I don't know if they dribbled those last 15 seconds. It went from just pass, until there was an open opportunity to shoot.
Kikanovic leaning on Eliyahu. Stepanovic finds Kikanovic, and he gets the foul. He's going to have to earn it.
Beautiful no-look pass by Stepanovic. Saw his teammate out of the corner of his eye cutting.
Fisher told Eliyahu, don't make the foul. I can block it. Look at Ohayon. He's hit a couple of big threes here in the fourth quarter.
Caspi's on the bench. He's supposed to be resting. He's celebrating that shot.
Well, he's out there right now. I think that must have been an earlier shot.
It was earlier in the fourth quarter. You like to see that from your leader.
Absolutely. Well, Kikanovic does his job, makes both free throws, or Milosevic. Excuse me, that was Milosevic.
Renfro finally takes a break. He's been very important in this second half. He's been on the floor the entire time until now.
Ball goes out of bounds. A little bit of miscommunication there. $14 turnovers apiece. Milosevic. Now Kikanovic. And Gordic for three. That's good. And Bosnia-Herzegovina back in front.
Very smart offense there by Bosnia-Herzegovina. Ball inside. Kikanovic tried to draw the defense in, sucked it in. Passed it out to his teammate Gordic.
Meckel just gets down the lane, but called for the travel.
You see the replay here. How many steps does he actually take?
Yeah. I think he took too many. How devastating of a defeat would this be for Israel, having led by 16?
This will be a crushing blow. They just got to dig deep right now and try and get back in this game. And on top.
They just need to get the ball back. Three-pointer from Milosevic. And Kikanovic reaches in and commits the foul. That's the third team foul.
They're wisely using their fouls, stopping the fast break. Israel has not been able to get out in transition. Smart foul. There's still only 3 team fouls. 4 minutes remaining to play.
Oh, what's running through his mind, Ivanovic. Look at him.
39 Caspi on the wing.
Remember, Israel have won their first 2 games. Bosnia-Herzegovina have lost theirs. Traveling, again the call against Caspi.
Stepanovic sacrificing his body, as we've seen it so many times. Watch him step in front, force the traveling.
And he definitely caught an elbow as well from Caspi.
And an inverted elbow to the face, jaw. He's not coming out. You know he's staying on the floor.
Well, Eliyahu has 4 fouls. Fisher has 3 fouls, and now Caspi has 3 fouls. Ohayan with 3 fouls. Caspi. Oh, and they give it to Stepanovic. And Caspi went for the block. Stepanovic gets it back outside. Tough shot. And this time Eliyahu. And again, it's Perisic comes up with the ball.
Just too many offensive rebounds. If you're Israel, you cannot allow so many offensive rebounds.
Kikanovic. And again, Bosnia-Herzegovina crashed the boards, but they can't control the rebounds.
Some of that is due to, in that situation, Caspi against Kikanovic in a low block. We see Dior Fisher coming over to help, allowing Stepanovic easy position there.
Eliyahu dribbles up top. Now Meckel. Back to Eliyahu. Inside to Caspi. And good defense from Milosevic. Now 2:44 remaining. What a finish to the game. This is what happens in Montpellier. Basketball game, it's a close game. It goes down to the wire. Eliyahu guarding Kikanovic. Out it goes, and three-pointer from Pasalic, no good.
Boy, Israel dodges another bullet.
He was wide open. So Pasalic commits the foul. Shutalo going to come back in.
Shutalo would have liked to have had those open shots. And he goes into the game right now.
Pasalic comes out.
Great effort. Great effort from Pasalic. Pasalic is doing a good job. He's frustrated with himself. He missed that opportunity.
Ohayan, push shot again, and it's push shot. Eliyahu, that's what we're going to call him.
That was a push shot from 16 feet away.
Oh, the drama that unfolds in the Arena de Montpellier time and time again, game after game. And here we are. Gordic puts up a 3. Offensive rebound, but a foul called against Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Kikanovic going strong to the offensive glass. There's some contact. We see Caspi fly out of there. Let's see if we see the replay. Kikanovic is coming in, and we'll watch Caspi goes flying out of there.
Well, he put his right hand on him and pushed him. Look at that.
Just enough.
Yeah,
just enough. Just enough to gain.
To get the
advantage.
To gain the advantage and also to get the attention of the referee.
And in this case, he's sending Caspi to the free throw line. And Caspi's going to have to dig down deep.
He's only 1 of 3 at the free throw line today, so it could be they fouled the right man. But nope, he makes that one to put Israel back in front.
Take a look at Caspi. He is exhausted, but he's finding enough strength right now to shoot these free throws.
He's played 35 minutes. He scored 25 points, and he makes 1 of 2.
Look at him. going back on defense.
He is barely moving his feet. His third day in a row that he's played a basketball game for Israel.
See if they bring the help. Well, Israel has a good foul situation. That's only their third team foul. Smart
That's
foul.
Caspi, but Caspi's fourth, although in the grand scheme of things, he is so tired, I'm not sure how much more he can give.
That was Kikanovic got too deep a position there. Gaspi could only foul. Dior Fisher was coming, but he was coming late. You usually want a double. You want to come with the double after the pivot puts the ball on the floor. But he just had deep position.
Are they going to go at Caspi again, I wonder?
No, they switched up
On
Iliaku.
Shutalo.
Okay.
Shutalo open. Hits the side of the backboard, but it goes right to Stepanovic, and he missed the shot. What a bad miss. A golden opportunity. You had your three-point shooter. He missed badly, and then Stepanovic with the offensive rebound.
He just rushed that shot.
And now a foul called on Bosnia-Herzegovina.
He probably couldn't, Stepanovic probably couldn't believe he got that ball and was in that position. Well, we see the foul right now.
Yeah, Renfro wrapped up Eliyahu. Eliyahu at the line today has not taken a free throw, so this is his first attempt. And he also does the push shot from the free throw line.
Yeah.
I'll have to find out who that section of Israeli fans is. It's either the Caspians or the Eliyahus, I think. Now, coming back, Gordic and Israel with a three-point lead. Must make trip down the floor, you feel, for Bosnia-Herzegovina, and Shutalo falls down. And Ivanovic is so upset, the coach of Bosnia-Herzegovina, he reaches over at the commissioner's table, takes a water bottle, and slams it on the ground behind his own bench.
Looked like he's throwing at you.
Watch this, watch this. He's gonna go get the water bottle. Look at this. Bam! Right in front of us. I felt the water. Did you feel the splash?
It's a refreshing splash.
Well, it certainly wasn't refreshing for him. Israel called a timeout with 1:05 remaining. Let's listen to what Coach Edelstein has to say.
First of all, guys, we inbound the ball in. Okay? Yogev.
Shooting percentages.
Wait a second.
Okay, he's not really saying too much. So, anyway, they've got the ball. Okay. 16 turnovers for Israel, 15 for Bosnia-Herzegovina. Bosnia-Herzegovina had the game basically in their hands. They had to execute. They just haven't executed, have they? They just didn't make plays a couple of times down.
They didn't make plays because they had some clean, open looks that they missed. Not only on those open three-pointers, but on the offensive rebounds, when they got those offensive rebounds. The execution has been decent. The execution of finishing hasn't been there. Game's not over. They can get a stop here, and they'll be down 3.
Absolutely.
You've got 3 good three-point shooters on their perimeter. Shutalo, Renfro, Gordic. So if you're Israel, you got to take care of the ball right now. Get the ball inbounds first, and then make sure you take care of the ball and get a good look at the basket.
Oh, Renfro makes the steal. What a play from the naturalized player from the U.S. Couldn't have come at a better time. Israel, a major, major mistake. Now Shutalo. Gordic. And it could be Renfro the hero. He puts it up off the glass and misses. And now Ohayan gets the rebound. Now it's down to 36 seconds.
It's 20 seconds in
Well, this will give Bosnia-Herzegovina a chance to pressure this out-of-bounds play. Shot clock did not get started on time. Referees.
Boy, Israel, they came out of this smelling like a rose, didn't they? They turn it over. More time runs off the clock.
But now they're going to have to get the ball inbounds. They do. going to be no foul. They're going to play defense.
Final 25 seconds of the game. Israel leading by 3, trying to go to 3-0. Can they hold on? Fisher from the baseline, the battle for the board. Ohayan and Eliyahu gets it. And Eliyahu didn't need to attack. He just needed to bring it out. Now Bosnia-Herzegovina fouled out on the perimeter. And that was a mistake by Eliyahu.
And that was a smart play by Meckel, stopping that. Israel was not going to allow a three-point shot.
So a timeout has been called. I think Eliyahu realizes he didn't need to make that pass. It's kind of hard to pull back, isn't it, sometimes?
Yes, your instincts say get the ball to your teammate wide open underneath the basket. Those are your instincts. But your brain has to tell you, you don't, right now, with about 14 seconds left, you can run out the clock.
19 points off turnovers for each team. So the foul has been committed by Israel. Any more, and Bosnia and Herzegovina are going to take a 3. You can hear the coach right there saying no fouls. No three-pointers should be attempted by Bosnia and Herzegovina. So put them on the line. Might Bosnia and Herzegovina just go for a quick 2?
I'm not sure there's enough time. We're going to see what they're going to do. They're putting out a small lineup. Got 4 shooters out there, plus Kikanovic. Kikanovic can also shoot from deep.
He's saying foul the three-point shooter. Do not.
You want to foul before he's in the act of shooting.
Oh,
but
yeah, I mean,
if you can, you want some time to run off. You don't want to foul immediately on the same time.
Yeah, obviously you don't foul him while he's in the act of shooting. Well, final 10 seconds, and they got him, so they just went ahead and fouled Limonad. And now the prospect, though, don't forget how well this Bosnia and Herzegovina team has crashed the boards. They've got 19 offensive rebounds of their 38, so
that's a huge, huge number.
So if he makes this first one,
he's going to go for, we want to make both free throws.
And that is not what they needed. How many times do you see that happen? You hate to see that because...
Yeah, the first free throw is typically the most difficult as a shooter, the first one. They told him to make the second one.
And he does make it.
It was Ivanovic that called the timeout.
So Gordic makes 1 of 2. It's not easy sometimes making free throws, and especially at this time of the game. But with 8.6 seconds left, Bosnia and Herzegovina still have a chance, and Israel has some work to do.
Well, we've seen what they can do. They can steal an out-of-bounds pass right here. If not, it's going to be a quick foul and force Israel to make both.
Well, identify the man that you want shooting the free throws. I'm guessing for Israel, they'll try to get it to Ohayan.
You just got to be strong with the ball. Sometimes you can't pick who you're going to throw it to. You got to be strong with the ball. And it looks like they're going to inbound the ball from, well, they're asking the coach right now where they want to inbound the ball. I think they're going to inbound.
Look at this.
They're asking Pini Gershon where they should inbound the ball. Should it be along the baseline or on the sideline? And there's arguments to be made. Caspi was asking, can they run along the baseline? Sure they can, because there's a timeout, so they'll be able to run along the baseline. It might be easier to make an inbound pass in that situation.
But wait a minute, who's coaching this team? Is it Penny Gershon all this time?
Well, Penny Gershon, we know, is the legend.
There he
Israeli
is.
legend.
He's leaning over there behind the scoreboard to the left.
And so now Omri Caspi can run along the baseline if he needs to. Get the ball to Fisher.
And they've inbounded it to Fisher.
He shot their technical foul the other night. So they believe in his ability to make free throws. And that's all. It's usually the easiest. Usually in those situations, it's easier to get the ball to the big man because he's defended by the opposing big man.
Edelstein made no secret, back to the Garrison of comment of how important he is to him in his career and to this team in the press conference the other day. Now here is Fisher, and he misses the first.
Short. You do not want to be short.
So with 7.8 seconds remaining, and Ivanovic says, I don't have any timeouts. What? And he makes the second. So back to a 3-point game.
It's an early foul.
So they could have waited, couldn't they?
Yes, I think that foul was early. Could have let a little more time run off the clock. But the bottom line is you don't want to allow them to get a three-point shot off.
And again, they miss the first free throw. It's a cruel game, basketball, isn't it?
Comes down to details. Key plays. You got to execute.
He'll intentionally miss this one hard and try to get the rebound and take it out. Nope, he's going to take it again.
And timeout call Israel.
To be fair, there's only about, what, a second and a half?
Yeah, the timeout now. The ball has to be advanced because Israel calls the timeout. Mandatory, the ball is advanced to the sidelines in the front court.
So they got to foul again quickly. And this time, get the worst free throw shooter out there. Who would it be?
Inbound the ball, okay?
Okay, listen to what they say.
Inbound the ball. The gun. Man for man, go this way.
38 points from the bench for Bosnia-Herzegovina, just 9 for Israel. I think that's probably, moving forward, going to be the biggest weakness of Israel is their lack of depth. It's going to cost them against bigger teams, probably.
Yes, you would think that. Right now they have a day off. They'll have a day off tomorrow, and I'm sure they're going to take advantage of it to get some rest. And then they'll have another day off if they can advance to the next phase.
So Fisher, Meckel, Caspi, Ohayon, and Yevzuri on the court for Israel.
They want to get the ball to Fisher. Throw it up there.
Oh, boy. He was under pressure trying to catch that ball. If Bosnia-Herzegovina could have stolen that, and you know Renfro is right there thinking he almost had it.
Well, Fisher's tallest player on the court right now, and he needed every inch to go up and grab that ball over the two smaller perimeter players of Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Yeah, that was a good line out, wasn't it? Making that pass, having the big fella go up and grab it with his big hands. So 74-72. And fascinating to see how the teams try to close out games. It's just not easy sometimes. And again, he misses the first free throw. Now, if he misses the second,
they can't foul if he misses
this will be
the second.
fascinating.
He's got to make this.
And he does.
Good substitution, smart play.
So 5.7 seconds to go.
Let's see if they let a little more time run off the clock before they foul.
Gordic, he catches it. Kikanovic, good! Can you believe it? Bosnia and Herzegovina have tied it at the death. Kikanovic hits the biggest shot of his career. Unbelievable.
I am speechless. We saw that play unfold right in front of us. Kikanovic shoots a practically uncontested three-pointer. It was a tough reception. He came up with the ball. You see the just out of the reach of Ohayon.
Could they not get a foul before he got into the shooting motion?
Well, Israel can argue that he was fouled on the reception. Ohayon, there's some contact there. But again, he came up with it. And he knocked down the shot.
What a play. Boy, we've seen it all now. 75 all. We're going to overtime. Montpellier. Well, Bosnia-Herzegovina now have a new hero, and his name is Kikanovic. Now, it wasn't just that he, made the shot. He really had to work to catch the ball. He was under amazing pressure.
Just the reception in itself was extraordinary. Kept his concentration, kept his eye on the ball, came down, had his feet set, and if we see the replay again, watch his follow-through. His eyes were on the rim. His follow-through was directly right on line.
Well, some long looks over there on the bench.
That was not a lucky shot. He shot that the way you're supposed to shoot it.
And it just goes to show you are never out of it until the final seconds, the final tenth of a second. Look at that.
Watch how he lines up his follow-through. Perfect.
Boy, that is one of the greatest shots I have ever seen.
He also is stepping back to make sure he's behind the three-point line because he receives it. He's almost on the line. He's straddling the line. He collects himself, able to step back.
Look at the celebrations from the players in that Bosnia-Herzegovina squad. Look at Shudalo. He says, I'm a three-point shooter. I couldn't have done that. They have had a prayer answer, but now they've got to be able to get the job done in overtime. Electric stuff. Unbelievable. Fisher. And up
Beautiful
he goes, and
play.
Caspi.
Beautiful play by Caspi and Fisher connecting.
Let's don't forget that Israel missed a couple of key free throws in that sequence. Offensive foul called against Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Well, it's important for Israel after that big deception to come out. They score the first bucket. They also get a turnover.
Israel shooting 7 of 17 at the free throw line, 41%.
They're shooting better from the field.
Galmekel. Israel now have a little bit extra bounce in their step. Eliyahu.
Nice pass.
Mekel, good!
Look at that.
A three-pointer.
They're keeping their composure. Israel, great pass by Eliyahu. Mekel shot his old net.
And the ball goes out of bounds off Pasalic.
They force another turnover. Israel, we see Caspi. Everybody's pumped up. Ivanovic wants to call a timeout.
It's almost as if this Bosnia-Herzegovina side has lost its concentration. So Ivanovic calls timeout to try to sharpen the focus.
Look what's happened in 54 seconds. 2 turnovers by Bosnia-Herzegovina, 2 possessions, and 5 points by Israel. Perfect execution, great composure. Give them credit after that big, huge disappointment being a regulation time. They came out focused, Israel.
It really did look like they were hanging their heads. But again, three-point shooting, 7 of 11 for Israel now, 10 of 28 for Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Like I said, they're shooting better from the field than they are from the free throw line, only 41% from the free throw line. 62% from the field.
Still a lot of work to do for Israel. Bosnia-Herzegovina tried to put on the pressure. They inbounded to Galmekel, 3-on-2. Meckel goes in and makes a little runner.
Gal Meckel playing under control. The tough reception, he took it and he attacked the defense. Nobody committed to him, he finished with a floater.
Renfro for three, count it!
Can't say enough about Alex Renfro.
12 points for him, 82-78. And now the bounce pass led Caspi just a little too much.
We saw Eliyahu with his eyes telling Caspi to go back door.
They have changed the call. Boy, they are not happy on the bench with this referee. Israel are, but look at this. Ivanovic. I don't know.
A lot of times in these situations you'll see a jump ball, but the second referee that comes into the picture feels he saw it.
Look at this. I think that's a tough break for Bosnia-Herzegovina. And really, if you're the ref, I just don't think you make that call unless you're 100% sure, but he must have been sure. Anyway, Ohayon misses the three and now into the hands of Bosnia-Herzegovina. Well, I think justice prevailed on that one.
They've got a mismatch on inside. Ohayon's fronting Stepanovic.
Gordic, oh, what a move from Gordic. Nemanja Gordic flies in and cuts that deficit back to 2.
They're right back in this game, Jeff. What a drive by Gordic, hanging in the air.
Boy, they look like they're checking into Heartbreak Hotel right at the start of the overtime, but here they are. Bosnia-Herzegovina now playing D, and Caspi puts it up off the glass. Bosnia and Herzegovina with the rebound. Renfro, he's just hit 1 3. 5 on the shot clock. Meckel, 3 on the shot clock. They've got him trapped. He puts up a prayer, no good. It doesn't hit anything, so it goes back over to Israel.
That was good defense by Meckel. Made it difficult for Renfro. Wasn't able to get a clean look. Unfortunately for Bosnia-Herzegovina, he was not able to get a piece of the rim.
Now the 2-minute mark of the overtime. Meckel, Eliyahu, the little push. He was weak on it. Stepanovic brings the ball down, hands it off to Gordic. Gordic quickly up the floor, drives in, puts it up and in. We've got a tie game.
What determination by Gordic. Taking it to the basket, going full court practically. Absorbed some contact. Was able to finish.
Unbelievable game. Saw Finland win a thriller against Russia with a late Petteri Koponen shot earlier today. Now this one in overtime. Caspi, Captain Caspi misses. Fischer tries to get it to his teammate. Now Bosnia-Herzegovina bring it up the floor with 1:20 to go.
5 on 4. Dior Fischer was late getting back.
They were late. They missed an opportunity. Now Kikanovic. He hit the game-tying 3 at the buzzer. And Stepanovic gets it inside and gets blocked. Israel pushes it 3-on-1 break, and it goes to Caspi!
Beautiful execution of that fast break by Gal Meckel.
Fascinating game. The drama unfolding before us here yet again in Montpellier, the city of thrillers. Gordic feeling it. He's had a couple of baskets in this overtime. And Ohayon reaches in. Was the foul on Eliyahu?
That'll be his 5th if it's Eliyahu.
Yes, it is. So he is out of the game. Eliyahu with 30 seconds to go.
That is a big blow, obviously. Not only do you give them 2 free throws, you lose a key player.
That was the block the previous trip down the floor, and that was the shot by Caspi that gave him 29 points and also gave Israel a 2-point lead. But Gordic here, Ivanovic, look at him. Look at Ivanovic. Now it's Gordic at the line. He can tie it. And calmly sinks the first. You know this is why he loves this game. I'm sure Edelstein would rather be at home tucking into dinner, just like you and me. Although I'd rather be watching this. Doesn't get any better than this. 21 points for Gordic. Make it 22. Clutch.
There's 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
Caspi turns and surrounded. Yivzari gets the ball, makes the pass to Caspi. Oh, Meckel, but he didn't catch. It didn't touch anything. So with 4.7 seconds left now, it's Bosnia-Herzegovina that have possession. Šutalo is going to come in for Stepanovic. And they're just going to check to make sure the ball didn't hit the rim. Nope, it did not. So good call by the referee. That's what they're looking at to see, indeed, if that was a rebound. And they've put 5.6 seconds on the clock.
Gordic is going to inbound this ball. Wonder if he's going to get a return pass or if they're going to bring it up with Alex Renfro.
Well, 5.6 seconds left. You can move it up the floor pretty quickly and get a good shot. And it's Renfro. Here he goes, folks. Buckle it up. Alex Renfro hands it off. Kikanovic has given Bosnia-Herzegovina the lead. And they have won a famous, famous victory. They have shocked Israel in overtime. Look at them celebrate. They never gave up. They didn't give up down 16 in regulation. They came back to force overtime with the Kikanovic three-pointer. And now they have shocked them at the buzzer. Renfro knows exactly what he wants. He gets it to Kikanovic, the hero of the game. A fitting conclusion to a wonderful, wonderful game of basketball. Well, that is the second great game we've watched today. We saw Finland edge Russia in the final seconds, and now Bosnia and Herzegovina live to fight another day. They win it 86-84, their first win, and Israel's first loss. Show those stats. Talk about them.
Boy, that's something else. Kikanovic was the one that forced it to overtime, and he was on the receiving end of that pass. I don't know how that pass got through the defense. Renfro made a beautiful pass. Kikanovic with the presence of mind. Good hands, being able to catch that ball and finish.
Well, Caspi had 29, Gordic 22 points. You know, you just wonder how Israel are going to recover from this defeat. They go into the off day. They still have to play France, obviously the favorites in this competition. It's going to be tough to rebound from this. They also will have a game against Poland, who haven't lost. So this is a result really that kind of throws the group wide open. We saw Finland get their first win earlier today. So Russia, so far, the only team without a win. And fascinating, fascinating stuff. Thanks for watching from Montpellier, everybody. France, Poland next here from Montpellier.